AFC playoff picture looks like right now. Chiefs, Patriots, and Texans are the division leaders. Chargers, Ravens are in the wild card spots, and then Bengals, Dolphins, Colts, and Titans still in the hunt. What did we learn about the Steelers in this game, Dion?
Resilient.
Yep.
First of all, we thought this game was over, many of us.
16-0 start the
We
fourth.
thought this game was over, but they were resilient. Their defense had stops, gave the offense stops, and the offense finally did what it was supposed to do. Big Ben, it seems like whenever he plays against Jacksonville, I don't know what goes on with Big Ben. It was pathetic early on, but finally he found his rhythm, and they started moving the ball down the field.
The Jags have had his number and the Steelers' number.
Well,
they always give them fits.
The Jags has two dogs on the cornerback, at the cornerback position. And A.J. gave up a big play. It was a double move.
You can be
physical. It's a double move. So that was a big play down to Juju with Schuster. It was a great play by Schuster on beating A.J., and that really set him up to go on in.
Go ahead, Shannon.
When I look at the mark of a good defense, if your offense spots you 16 points and you start the fourth quarter, time you're supposed to hold that.
True.
You got to shut the door. And last year they would have. I think what has happened is that you don't pick up where you left off last year. And we hear all this talking, and Jalen Ramsey had the interview, and everybody's talking about how great they were. Bro, you got to come to play. Sports is about updating your resume on a weekly basis. What I did last week, what I did last year will have no bearing on tomorrow's game.
And I'm confused, so help me out with this one, because essentially this is the same defense. 9 of the 11 starters from last year are back. So what is different than if it's the same personnel?
You start reading the paper, how good they were, and they took the ball away, and this defense is they're gonna ride this defense to the Super Bowl. No, you're not.
Well, people start game planning for you as well. People know what you do well. And so, yeah, they know your tendencies, so they attack you in different ways, you know, and so that's the difference. And that you're never going to play to that same level that you did the year before.
Just ask the
Let's
Eagles.
not pretend that Blake Bortles only completed 10 passes tonight. Let's not pretend that we keep on the elephant in the room is Blake Bortles.
Right, because last year the defense was able to make up for the deficiencies of Blake Bortles, and they're not having it this year. So I'm going to do the blame game. Who are you blaming this? Is this a Doug Marrone thing? It's a Blake Bortles?
You can't blame the head coach for that mess that's going on the field. That's not Doug Marrone.
I ain't going to blame him, but I think they should replace him.
Why?
Why?
What does he do?
You see, you answered my question.
No. What did he do?
He didn't do that.
So every time we talk, you talk about Blake Bortles, but now you want to blame the head coach.
Oh, yeah, Blake, I'll clean house.
Clean house? They made
clean the house. The people just went to the AFC Championship last year.
They paid the mortgage. You've been paying,
something else, man.
You've been paying. Hey, how many mortgage payments can you miss? You can go like 18 years to pay them.
Listen here, man. We ain't got no mortgage. I don't know what you talking about. We pay that thing almost the real.
How's it Doug Marrone's fault, though?
No mortgage.
So how's it Doug Marrone's fault?
Because he recommended that they bring Blake back.
No, he didn't.
He did not.
You're just talking now, man. You're just making stuff up. You need to stop just making stuff up. I keep telling you that's the other show.
Let me ask you a question.
That's not this show.
Let me ask you a question. What does he do, Time?
Who?
Doug Marrone.
He coaches his butt off.
He managed the game.
He coaches his butt off. LT, you shouldn't have said that. I had you, man. LT, come on, man. What you said? Did I had you, dog?
Look, for whatever reason, and LT, you're right. When you have success one year, teams break you down. They look at what you do really good. They look at down and distance, where you like to bring the blitz for, how you like to play your coverages, and they attack that. But if your defense is not going to be up to par what they were last year, what does that mean? Your offense have to take over. So now their offense has regressed.
They've had a back that has been out the entirety of the year.
Yep.
They exchanged receivers as well. They lost both the receivers?
They got receivers?
You need to stop.
This guy's got full. Speaking of losing important players, Washington suffered a